I've decided my favorite animal is flamingos, but I've decided I'm just a bird guy. I just like birds.
Birds are good. Birds are good.
Like, cats will always be what I want. I don't want to own a bird. I just like looking at them.
That's fair.
Anyways, welcome back. Everything's fine.
We got this going on. And
everything's perfectly normal. Stop. Everything's perfectly normal.
Okay. Yeah. Good to know that the distortion is in fact in front of her, though. And it's not on her.
That's fun. Fun times.
Okay.
Smells.
It's very close. Someone is coming. Kana's twitching her nose and examining her surroundings.
Based on my gut feeling.
Definitely real close. Then answer this with your gut. Is it an enemy or an ally? Let's see. My gut feeling is... Okay, they're both.
Yeah.
He's right, they're both. Both, what do you mean?
You.
I don't know any details, it's just my gut after all. Oh, it's true, I guess.
Anyway,
and you're normally an idiot, so...
Nice to see you up here.
Yeah,
Where could we be going?
Just hanging out.
Dude, that's the pool. I love the pool.
Oh, dude.
That's where we found Yasuhiro as a robo boy.
Oh, that was fun
That was
times.
fun
Back when
times.
being a robot was not a normal thing to happen. Let's go to the
Oh yeah,
library,
that
man.
happened. Oops, my bad.
Yeah, Nekomaru.
Nekamaru. Hey, welcome to the library.
Is there a lamp? Is there a lamp? I dislike the oh man, this must be a library. Monokuma probably left something here too. I should hurry up and find it.
I should just find it already. Gosh.
Is it a boy?
It's not a boy.
It's not a boy.
It's not a boy. Don't worry about the
I
boy.
hate.
What do you hate? This is a wonderful nostalgia trip. We're back in Hope's Peak Academy.
It's a trip, alright.
You love this place.
This hologram again. It must be another one of the Future Foundation's emails.
Should read it, he said. To Future Foundation 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right?
There were 6, right?
There were 6 survivors at the end of the last game. The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and cooperated with recovering your memories.
I thought the Future Foundation was formed by the survivors.
In part, they said in part by... Well, they said by graduates.
Okay.
So, there are other people involved as well. Immediately return the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
Yeah, that's the sign of a good...
You'd like that, wouldn't you, Hope Boy?
What does this mean? The email suggests that someone is trying to let the remnants of despair escape. This email is addressed to Makoto Naegi. But he's with the Future Foundation, right? And why was he trying to protect the remnants of despair? Did he betray the Future Foundation?
And in true Danganronpa 2 fashion, the DR1 music kicks in right when they show Makoto's name, and I love it. It's great.
Alright. You can't go in the door, huh?
Nope.
Nothing else?
That's it.
Alright.
They've toned down on the extra stuff now. They're like, just get to the plot. We know what you're here for.
Okay.
Anyways.
I hate this.
No, it's fun. It's a good
Did
time.
I mention that?
I'm having a good time.
Did I mention that
Oh, dude, a classroom.
it's filling you with despair?
Dude, I never went in this classroom.
Did you?
I don't remember. It's like way in the back of the second floor.
So it's not necessary.
Oh, it's a classroom. I love this classroom.
Oh! Didn't I walk into a classroom?
This is my favorite classroom.
I don't really get it, but this looks like the laundry room.
I don't know what you can look at in here, but there might be some good stuff.
Well, it looks like there's a freaking manga on here. I was in a school, and now I'm suddenly in a laundry room.
No,
Okay.
Look yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Look around the room.
Oh!
I wasn't sure if you could click on the swimsuit. That was mostly it.
No.
Because Makoto, if you keep clicking on it, we missed this in the first game. If you click on it over and over again, Makoto goes like, I wonder whose that is, and goes on this whole like thought process, this whole spiraling thought process, and I forget what the conclusion is. Matt, throw it up, but it's pretty
gosh.
funny.
Okay.
Tablet PC. That's a word, right? That's what you call those.
We're not talking about Junko. This looks like a tablet computer. It looks like the power is
To be
off,
fair, they
too.
never acknowledged it in the first game either.
Was it on there?
Yeah, it was on there in the first game.
Really?
Just her as a fashion model, yeah.
I don't think I ever noticed that. Is this the next clue? I picked up the tablet and immediately started examining it. Uh-huh. Oh.
Neo World Program.
Oh, Matrix boy. Neo World program. This word, Neo World.
This word.
This world, Neo World. I seem to recall hearing it and seeing it a few times.
I was about to make a joke and then I went, Daniel's been making that joke. That's what he means by Matrix Boys, Neo.
Oh, yeah.
That's his name.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves.
The Neo World program has another name. Psychotherapeutic Communication Simulator.
Yeah, I like Neo World better.
The Neo World program is built with the most recent psychotherapy technology and administrative software.
Huh.
To develop the Neo World program, individuals such as the ultimate programmer, the ultimate neurologist, and the ultimate therapist. We know of one of those three.
Yeah. Do I get to learn about the others later on?
They do exist in canon. The ultimate neurologist is exclusive to the light novel that we're not going to read unless you really want to, but...
Ultimate therapist would be funny in context for one of these games.
So, all your
Somebody
friends
dies
died.
immediately. It's just like, okay, just give me a second.
Someone dies and the therapist's like, okay, before we investigate, guys, let's talk this out. How are we feeling?
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel's just reading. But
No,
mounting
it
a
was-
device to the cranium, the Neo World program,
Didn't mean anything.
allows its subjects to experience a synthetic virtual world.
Dude, that's like Zuckerberg's thing he did that I see memes with. Dude, we're living in the dystopian timeline.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Additionally, the Neo World program has another feature.
You
You can spin around really
yeah, I
fast.
can't think of anything funny for it.
It can replace memories formed in the real world with information contained in the synthetic virtual world.
Does the Harlem Shake if you Google it?
Therefore, it is possible to undo trauma sustained in the real world through the use of the virtual world.
Ah.
Huh. What do you think?
Hold on, let me just read those couple
Yeah,
sentences.
no, it's a lot. It's wordy. Take a second, read it, and then tell me what you
Replace memories formed in the real world with information. Okay.
Yeah.
So fake memories were done with this thing. Psychotherapy technology.
Yeah. However, this device is for psychotherapeutic purposes only. Any other use is expressly forbidden. Are you good?
Okay.
Any
so
other use is expressly forbidden.
You don't think this is one of those things that people would hear about and be like, hey, maybe don't? You don't think there's any like moral or ethical laws in place? Maybe don't physically make something that can manipulate someone's
Hey,
memories.
help speak. You ever think about that? Though it is highly effective in treating brainwashing, abusing the device risks total personality destruction. Thus, extreme care must be exercised when operating this program. I guess this is Future Foundation.
Like Nagito? I could see his personality having been destroyed. What's left is like, I'll just hope back in. Slowly, everything around me turned black. Because why not? Synthetic virtual world program. A feeling of emptiness, like everything.
I
is
feel like
being
this is
tainted.
where I'm gonna put the visual flashing warning. Just keep clicking.
A feeling of weakness, like the world is collapsing beneath my feet. Everything is starting to feel meaningless.
So there's your warning. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
put it in text now. It's there.
The desperate attempts to the sad goodbyes, the conflicts, the trust I felt until now.
I'll put it in text in case you're deaf, I guess. I don't know.
It's all disappearing until all I feel is despair. Okay. I screamed out loudly as if I was confirming the sound of my own voice. There's no way I can accept this. I'm starting to accept that. There's no way something as crazy as this actually exists.
Nice!
You gotta raise the flag of war in order to clear my character route. Now then, despair is waiting for you. Impossible. This is impossible. It's all made up. Everything is all made up. Including me too.
Neo World program.
Okay.
It's a fun time we're having here.
That's so much, dude.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Did I get all the boys?
You got all five.
That's what's
boys.
important. I hate when this transition happens.
No, it's great. I love that transition.
Hiya!
This is how companies and corporations think teenagers talk. Text. Hey, how are you doing? Did you enjoy the killing school trip? By the way, do you guys remember the speech I made at the beginning? From this point on, I promise you a world that truly deserves to be called a game. Ooh, you guys are the only ones watching this who can save them. The end of the world is nigh. What you gonna do? What's gonna happen? Isn't it exciting? Isn't it heart-throbbing? I hate how well
Your
our brain can just
interprets
read
that,
these.
yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird. I look forward to it.
So I think it was his first Monokuma Theater where he said something along the lines of like, "A world truly deserves to be called a game."
This hallway.
Anyways,
When we first arrived here, I walked down this hallway from the classroom to get to the gym. I don't really see a resemblance, but
This can be a bit much, so yeah, if you struggle with flashing lights, maybe just turn the brightness down for a bit.
Oh my gosh.
Are you following somewhat what they're saying?
They're saying their whole an indeterminate amount of our reality has been synthetically implanted.
That's a good way of putting it.
Hi, Sonia.
How are you doing?
Oh, dear soul. Are you familiar with the placebo effect and the nocebo effect? Not the second one. Huh? The placebo effect is when your health improves after taking a fake medicine that you believe is real. And the nocebo effect is the exact opposite. Which means as long as the human brain controls all other bodily functions, if the brain believes something is real, it will become real. Oh, why would you bring that up all of a sudden? Huh?
Oh my.
I am not sure. I do not fully understand. What the heck? Okay, cool.
We're having a fun time today.
That was a really good talk, Sonia.
This is a really fun time. Hi.
Pizza door.
Pizza time.
You.
Hello.
Wait.
What's up?
Oh.
I'm sorry, that was probably very loud.
We're on a time limit.
We're actually doing better than I thought we were.
Okay, the moment you discover that the truth is a lie, all hope will disappear.
Thank you, Monokuma.
Cool.
The door
This is the only door?
to your
This is the only
right,
option? Okay. Okay, let's go in the door. 1B.
Look at us, we've made it. What's up? It's a big object. I like the text on the chalkboard. It's like error.
I'm not a superstitious person.
Yeah.
I don't have existential fears of living in a simulation.
Yeah.
But I think if I walked into a room and this was happening, I would quite literally, like, pee myself.
It's just a big object, Daniel.
There's let's look at the
iron plate. Let's look at the iron plates.
There's supposed to be a window here, right? Is my memory wrong or something? Maybe there never were any windows and this is actually right. Oh gosh, okay.
Big object.
Alright, is this floating? That's impossible. There's no way something this big would be floating like this. What in the world is it? The moment I looked at the object... yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm vibing. Keep going. Yeah. Alright, something's not happening. Hi! I know you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Sorry, I was reading the other stuff. Age, not important. Height, not important. Not female. Thank you, Dan. No identifier. That's kind of actually...
Mapping success.
Welcome to the Neo World. I have to remember this. It's been like over a year since I've done this voice.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Neo World program.
A person? A floating person is talking to me. Who is this? No, is this even a person in the first place?
I'm not quite a person. I'm simply an artificial intelligence program. It would make me happy if you called me Alter Ego. That is the name my master gave me when he created me.
No, I don't like this.
Why not?
Just things.
I freaking love Chihiro, bro!
Chihiro's fine, that's not the problem. That's not the problem. It can talk. But what are you? Alter Ego? Artificial intelligence program?
I am the master program behind the Neo World program. I'm responsible for creating and overseeing this world. However, only the observer has the authority to directly influence you guys. I can't actually exert much influence. In fact, my existence is one that you don't normally meet. I'm sort of like an apartment manager or something.
Okay. You'll get your rent when you fix this dang door.
When you fix this dang floating obelisk.
I may oversee the entire apartment building, but I lack the power to manage individual rooms. But the virus has infected everything I'm supposed to be managing.
The story of the last few years.
And because of that, this world I'm managing is acting very peculiar.
You don't say. Hold on. My brain can't follow what you're saying. Let me gather my thoughts first. It's that feeling from earlier again. I have to dance. This floating. Huh?
I think it's a typo.
Okay,
I think it's
this
supposed
floating
to say,
feeling?
I think so, but I'm not really sure.
It's like my feet are hovering above the floor. It's like I can't feel my feet or the ground, like I can't even believe my own existence.
Like, it could be in Japan, like, floating as an adjective, and then floating as a noun. Like, this floating, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
But-
you should know, right? Where is this place? Tell me, what is the Neo World program?
The Neo World program has omitted the data collection procedure for shaping the entire world. As such, Only the data we collected during the experimental stage is being utilized.
Okay.
Specifically, that means the data detailing Jabberwock Island, where this research facility is located.
Yeah.
That is why the previous Jabberwock Island cityscape was restored. Ergo, if I am to answer your question, where is this place? The answer would be mostly Jabberwock Island. Certain portions of it are different depending on the circumstances, for example this school you're in. It appears the space is entirely under the virus's influence. That's probably why I'm appearing before you too. However, even without the virus, these circumstances are a bit unnatural.
Yeah.
It seems the launch was rushed, and because of that, there wasn't enough time to collect any data. I'm sorry, I don't really know the circumstances of the outside world. After all, I'm simply the overseer of the Neo World program.
Second game in a row where you're just like, I don't know what's going on in the world.
I don't know, I'm just a freaking AI, guys. I can't go out and look.
Most of its words, I understood what they meant, but I couldn't understand what was being said. It's a good way to put it. There was no way for me to acknowledge it as the truth. It would make much more sense if this was a fictional world. Wait, are you saying this world is a fictional world? I feel like I can't believe what's going on here. This missing sense of reality. All the mysteries, all the truths, they're all just fiction. Is that... Even so, I need to know. I need to know what this world is. Hey, can you tell me? I thought to myself. Hey, can you tell me? I said aloud. What was the Neo World program used for in the first place?
The Neo World program serves only one purpose. It is used to make the real world a splendid one. I guess you can say it's a program for creating hope.
So it really is just like a big Matrix reference, yeah. Neo doesn't
I don't know if I'd say reference, because Neo is like a Greek suffix that but somehow is related.
Is it?
Yeah.
Related to like this concept?
Yeah.
Huh.
Of like technology. I don't know exactly what it means, but
Oh, okay.
like it
But
is a
doesn't-
word outside of the Matrix.
Neo doesn't have any in-game implications yet. We haven't encountered that word among it wasn't on
Yeah.
Mondo's jacket or something.
No, nothing like that.
Program for creating hope? The fact that we're here and the fact that we don't have our memories, that's all the program's fault, right?
Deleting memory is the first step toward replacing memory. Replacing memory data is one of the features of the Neo World program. With the installed memory control unit, it is possible to remove any time period you set it to. And from there, you upload the memories obtained in the virtual world.
Removing memories of any time period you set it to? So Monokuma was right, we did lose our school memories. But why? Why us? Why were our school memories taken away? There's a reason for that, right?
That is a mystery to me too. I'm basically useless. Booting the program on the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy while it's still in its experimental stage. I'm sure there was a very good reason. But unfortunately, I don't know what's happening in the outside world. I'm sorry.
Are you saying we're lab rats? That's the only thing I can think of. It sounds like we're just lab rats. The Future Foundation did that to us? They're trying to save the world, right? Are we supposed to be part of the remnants of despair that those people took, and now they're doing this to us? To try and fix it? Trying to fix our time at the school to make it so that we didn't get
When
Junko?
Daniel theorizes, I shut down. I
I
go,
know. Or is the Future Foundation not our ally?
I'm sorry, I can't provide that much help. If only I was more reliable.
I do. Classic. I do like this style of their
Yeah.
of the drawings for
pretty neat.
for the poses, and
I wouldn't have lost my authority to a virus like this.
all these new words make my head feel like it's about to burst. Can you tell me more about the Observer and that virus?
Well, for this session, the Neo World program was programmed to house 15 people along with 2 monitors.
Okay. 2 monitors. You mean like Chiaki and Usami?
Yeah, they were disguised as a
Okay.
teacher and one of the students.
Then yes, thank you, Alter Ego.
They were intended to guide the participants in this way. By the way, the observer in the teacher role has been given the authority to influence you all, but the observer in the student role was not.
Are you telling me that actually is why the chicken turned into a cow?
I don't know. Could that be why Matt kept bringing it up the whole game to keep it in your memory?
I thought it was because it was funny!
And it is funny. No, it's a funny concept that actually... Because here's the thing, right? Some people pick up on this, like...
How?
Is this virtual? The beginning of the game glitches out right before you enter the classroom and meet everyone.
I mean...
And the loading screen of the game is like a game loading screen when the game first starts up. There are hints. I don't expect anyone to get it, but when they do, it's always fun because
Maybe
the whole
I-
game they go, that could be that. That's what that could mean. And it's like,
Yeah, I just
not
feel
wrong.
I feel bad missing stuff like that.
no, it's
Especially,
okay.
I think I just went about it the wrong way because after the beginning was weird. I was just like, well, that's not getting answered till the last
Well,
chapter.
Monokuma breaks the fourth wall in the first game, too.
Oh yeah,
A lot, you know? He's like, so it's interesting. It's a fun little...
that's fair.
They weren't given any special authority at all, so they'd seem the same.
I also have to be careful not to say too much right now.
So does that mean Chiaki is alive in the real world? Anyways.
What kind of authority does the teacher role I don't know why I asked that question, but as an example, the teacher creates the rules of this world and manages them. If the teacher is properly managing the rules they've created, there's no risk of abuse. But because of the virus infecting everything, that has changed. It changed this world where violence shouldn't have existed in the first place. The Neo World program would have promised eternal peace. But just like the outside world, it's become a world filled with violence and death.
What is that virus?
I don't really know the details behind its true identity, but that function is beyond my capabilities. No matter how much I try to stop it, it behaves as if it already knows what I'm attempting to do. In the end, it stole the portion of my abilities which contain my authority to build the world. It was like it was a grandmaster chess player. I desperately tried to fight back so it wouldn't have complete control, but even so, a portion of the world has been modified at its convenience.
She's probably talking about Monokuma Rock in the Funhouse. Is she? Based on what she's saying.
Yeah, it's interesting that he switched from it to she pretty quick.
Yeah.
Even when it says not female on the
Yeah.
screen.
It sounds like she's the one on the receiving end of a one-sided attack. But Alter Ego should be an impressive artificial intelligence the Future Foundation created. I can tell that just by I'm so mad that I didn't actually question the chicken thing.
It's okay.
Until later.
It's okay. It's something you're not really supposed to. When people do, it's like the people that hyperanalyze the game, like me. I didn't pick up on it, and I do hyperanalyze the game, so if that makes you feel any better. But like, yeah.
Which means that the virus is so smart that it surpasses this Alter Ego. If so, does that virus possess an artificial intelligence just like her? Oh, what the heck?
The heck?
That's messed up. An artificial intelligence waging an attack against another one. That's so freaking irritating.
I love that line too. That's so annoying.
But how did that virus infect the Neo World program?
The Neo World program exists in isolation. It's impossible it was infected through a network. I'm fairly certain someone physically uploaded it.
What is physical anymore? Physically?
Perhaps someone secretly brought an external memory drive containing the virus into the facility.
Oh, it's like my laptop with Alter Ego.
And directly uploaded it onto the main computer where the Neo World program is installed.
It's totally what it is.
Based on my calculations, that's most likely what happened.
It was brought to the Future Foundation's facility, but the only person who could enter that facility is someone who was a member of the Future Foundation. What am I thinking? Why am I assuming that what I just heard is the truth? Why am I assuming that everything is a lie? Okay, cool.
Observers has been added to your handbook.
The Neo World program has been updated in your Truth Bullet handbook. But it's true that the virus is powerful and that I'm completely overwhelmed by it. But I'm still able to defend the essential areas. So it has a limit too.
Limit?
If it took over an observer, then it has to follow the rules of an observer. Such as, in order to end the program and release everyone, I need to follow the correct procedure and...
Okay, even if you're just a god in the machine, that's enough hints from you. You're gonna say something more. If you're to suppose that you exist between life and death, the death of yourself is inevitable. If so, it can be parallel to the deflection based on the definition of existence that continues a relationship. From there, the paradigm change results by cutting off rapidly causes a situation where your own existence is unobservable and accelerates across the point ownership of the world in the situation from the context invites your death.
But, it's Monokuma having a good time.
I don't think they should have just moved this.
That's cursed. That's cursed. I don't like inverted bear. I don't like inverted bear. What's up? Someone left your
Somebody left
car alarm.
the VHS skipping. Do I just keep pressing A? Okay.
just keep pressing A.
That's the name of the game. Hey!
Do you know that guy?
Yeah, I recognize that tuft of hair that's not on Hajime in any.
Never been his ever, forever and ever.
What the heck? What just happened?
What?
You're right there, aren't you? Someone is right there, right?
Huh? Who are you? Are you different from the earlier one? Maybe you can't hear my voice from this side. Maybe I walk around behind it.
I'm currently talking to the world through alter ego. Ever since you guys vanished into that space, the video's feedback has been pretty distorted. But even so, we were forced to watch you this entire time.
Huh?
The things you guys were forced to do, we
There it
were
is.
forced to watch it.
Forced to watch us?
I really want to save you right away, but because of the virus's interference, I couldn't. Our orders are no longer being accepted, including shutdown requests.
I can't find it.
Isn't that right, Leon? The Neo World program
I guess it's about where it was.
Yes.
is beyond our control now. In that world, that person created an independent country that doesn't
Except outside influence.
Australia.
Zakistan. Some dude did that in like
I remember hearing
Wyoming
about
and called
that.
his place Zakistan.
But Alter Ego created an opportunity for me to speak to you directly. If this means that's working, then it means that the person I need to talk to is right there. I hope.
Look like this guy can't even hear me or see me.
Come on, man.
Just who is this guy anyway? Is he our ally?
Since there's no time, I'm gonna say what I need to say and believe you're there listening to me. But first, I should apologize to everyone. I know apologizing won't help, but we didn't imagine something like this would happen.
Okay.
We never expected such an atrocious virus was lurking inside the Neo World program.
Man, this was... I remember the good old days when the freaking Hangman game was the worst part of the game.
But that's entirely our fault when the trippiest part of the game was Mondo's execution.
Yes. Oh,
And that was
those were
it.
the
You're just like,
days.
why is he buttered? Now it's like, is the world real? Are we collapsing in on ourselves? Hyoko's older?
It's not just the virus either. I can't say for sure that the program didn't have any problems in the first place. To tell you the truth, I was unsure about whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you all!
You from what?
I wanted to save you guys!
Save us? Or delete us? I don't know. What did you want to save us from? Why would this save us?
You've already seen the password to enter the graduation exam ground, right?
Oh yeah, that's why it's that! Because you did that, you know the number of Leon.
You know, 11037?
1106, that's the number we found at Izumi's bathroom.
That's like the castle number! Zumi's bathroom?
Yeah, because that was where it was in the first game, was in the bathroom.
Oh.
It was a stretch.
The door to the ancient room was supposed to open after you all finished gathering the hope fragments. From there,
You skipped all your free time events. You didn't get any hope fragments.
I got
You got
some.
a bunch.
From there, you guys were supposed to challenge the graduation exam. However, I prepared that password just in case something went wrong. Like I said earlier, I had my doubts that this program was perfect. Even if the chance was slim, I thought the observer might end up going rogue. That's the reason I left that 11037 password in a place where the teacher role would not be able to go.
So they weren't afraid of mice, they were just like an actual
There was an
block.
actual block that came out as mice fear.
I never thought Nagito, who saw it first, would erase that password. Anyway, I'm also the person who set the password to that number.
Yeah.
That number contains a secret. If you flip it 100... Someone close to me left that number to save me when I was in a dilemma. Can you understand what I'm trying to say?
I mean, on a grammatical level, yes.
Clear as mud, right? I'm entrusting that will to you all. I've entrusted it to your future. But that person is trying to abuse the graduation exam.
Leon?
I'm sure they are gonna crush you with despair using the graduation exam that's waiting for you. But I want you guys to endure it without giving up hope. I want you guys to withstand it until I get there. Because I have a secret to defeat them.
Does that mean he has a secret plan to defeat
I don't know, does it? The fair part of this game is when he says, I have this, and they go, does that mean he has this?
In a worst case
In
scenario.
the worst case scenario, when an observer has the role of teacher goes rogue, I prepared a hidden command to use at the graduation exam site. It's the forced shutdown sequence.
Forced shutdown sequence.
Even a teacher's authority can't stop that command. It's a way to end this that you guys can choose on your own, independently of the observer. Which means even if they stole the teacher's authority, they shouldn't be able to stop it. If you use that, you guys will win.
Okay.
However, in order to start the forced shutdown sequence, you need more than half the number of people. And in order to do that...
Wait, more than half the number of people, like total?
Yeah.
So I don't have enough.
Yeah, oops.
Can you just like copy us or something?
Copy
Like, how does
paste.
this work?
Copy paste.
I need an Ari of Hajime stat.
In order to do that, I need to somehow get that number...
Kimo Yashi Baba. Death.
Okay.
What's up?
Good talk, bro.
Good to see ya. I mean, who are you?
All right, well, that clears things up.
I don't know who you are at all.
Say
What
what?
was that just now? Hey, how'd you make? What was that weirdness just now?
Nothing really. just chatting.
I see.
Anyway.
Well, actually, that's all the hints are gonna get. If that no good artificial intelligence and tells you any more useless stuff, I'm gonna buy it again.
Did Monokuma not notice what just happened?
It's been a while since I've spoken at length, so I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little bit different. But it was important to talk to you. It was worth waiting a long time here.
Hey, about that guy just now.
There shouldn't be anything else for you to ask me.
Just don't say it. I see, it'd be bad if Monokuma overheard us. That means Monokuma doesn't know about the conversation I had with that guy just now. He just says everything.
It's like in the first game when they're like, we must hide the existence of alter ego, and then Makoto walks into the freaking kitchen and goes, oh, alter ego! And then they're like, how did he know?
You guys have a weapon, a very powerful weapon. It's your dawn. It all depends on how you guys use that weapon.
I knew it!
The only thing I can do is prevent the virus's invasion with all my might so you guys can use that weapon. The rest is up to you all. Do your best.
Okay, do our best, huh? What do we have to do our best at what they do? The mystery's getting solved. I'm finally starting to see the truth.
Everything makes sense now.
I mean, it kinda does. I mean, kinda.
They do explain quite a bit in this. Like, if you follow it, it's a lot to take in, but they do actually answer a lot of questions.
The emails and stuff, and then the mangoes imply the
Yeah.
real world state. Now we know we have not been in the real world at all
Yeah.
since we got to Hope's Peak. That's fine. What are we supposed to do with when that truth is really a lie? We know we're working towards a conclusion that nobody wants to hear, but still, do we really need to work hard and do our best?
That sounds dumb and hard.
Is that that's supposed to be like his turning point, right? Because the whole game, it's like we just gotta keep going, find hope. We have to work hard. Blah blah. Is there really a reason to do our best?
I mean, if your entire existence was a lie, I feel like you would kind of get a little bit like,
Oh yeah, I would.
I don't know about that, man.
Oh yeah, I would spend all day napping and eating and just
It's true.
playing
That's
video
what you did in this game.
playing video games that don't do this to me.
Hey, Chagi, you want to play some video games and go to sleep and do nothing all day?
Then isn't everything just meaningless? It's the same for the killings too. Even though we had to experience something as painful as that, something as tragic as that. Tragic. Wouldn't that all be meaningless too? What? Like tragedy.
Oh, okay, got it.
When the world is flipped over and becomes so irrational, flipped over like the hall. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Danny's losing his mind. It's great. This is what I hoped would happen.
What am I supposed
I hope you'd
to
be engaged enough that you'd go, what? Ha?
It's just, it is what it is. Huh? What?
Shutdown sequence has been added to the truthful section of your handbook.
Okay. Cool.
That's the first and only time Chihiro will ever be called a big object. He's so small.
Okay, let's leave this
So
room.
small.
How much longer do you think we're gonna go in this episode?
Not much.
Okay. Okay.
This is the rare case where I don't want to get to the trial start screen. I want to get to the room and then stop.
Oh, is Kyoko
Because-
coming in again?
There's some big... When did that even happen?
The whole,
the fifth
like,
chapter
fifth
when
one
she
she
was
was missing.
disappeared.
And everyone's like, oh, I guess it's her body.
That's not what I...
Oh, boy. Hi. Hello. Hey.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
That's also from the first game.
Yeah. To what, though?
It's time for the long-awaited graduation exam.
Ow, ow, my eyes,
Please
ow.
enter the red door located on the first floor of Hope's Peak Academy.
Matt Monokuma told me there weren't any more trials. Is
He said there weren't any more class trials.
Is it the same thing? He's just calling
This
it an
is the
exam?
graduation exam. You need to be very specific here. Don't go in the door. Just get to the door and...
Red door, huh? It's just a waste of time thinking about what this all means right now. For now, I need to finish this. I need to just focus on that. But we do only have that last little section of the game left.
We will finish this the next time we record.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah.
You will need to come early for it, but we will finish this the next time we
Alright,
record.
well,
I don't
cool.
remember how long it takes. I have a theory that it's about
Oh, it's just right here.
4-ish hours. Don't enter it, though. We'll stop here.
where's my save button? Okay.
I did.
I'm chilling. I'm just vibing.
Real quick,
Yeah.
run me through
Okay.
exactly what you think is going on.
What's going on? Real life. Yuzuru Kamakura.
Yeah.
Killed people,
Oops.
mass suicide.
My bad.
Something happened to where the 15 of us that are involved were not dead. We did not do that. Instead,
That's a fair assumption. We did not die.
yeah, at least Hajime didn't. By now. Then the killing game happens from the last game. They survive. They catch us for being remnants of despair somehow, because we're alive still. And they try to fix us by making us not Junko'd up.
A classic Coldplay. I'm just adding commentary.
Yeah.
They will try to fix you.
Yeah, they tried because it was too late to apologize.
Oh, that's not
That's
Coldplay.
not Coldplay.
But that was a
That's
good try.
definitely not Coldplay. No, so they're trying to get rid of our memories of Bad Hope's Peak by taking us on a nice little happy fun vacation. And then Monokuma Junko has some way of getting in, and the evil people got in and messed things up.
Oh, that's
And
no good.
just for good measure, this is probably being broadcast too.
Oh, that's no good.
Meanwhile,
Sums it up decently well.
in our little world, nothing's happened. Nothing's real. Nothing.
So what does that imply?
I don't know.
If nothing's real, what is that? Does that mean nothing in the game that happened is real? Does that mean...
Nothing since we glitched out. It's all been inside our little
Okay.
thing. I'm sure there's real information about the real world, but
No, it's fun. It's fun.
maybe everyone's still alive. Maybe that's why they were able to just show up.
Cool.
You're just able to show up because you can just copy paste them in.
Just copy paste. He's not actually the ultimate imposter. He's just a Byakuya that we stretched a little bit too wide. Cool. Well, hey, that was fun.
The last one got compressed.
Well, in the next recording session, we'll finish the game. There will definitely be at least 3 more episodes.
How long?
Probably 4. I'm guessing it will take about 4. It'll be between 4 and 5 hours is my guess.
Okay.
So each
So
episode...
5-6 episodes maybe?
I'm guessing we'll do an hour per episode, just roughly. So 4 to 5 more episodes. We will probably get to part 60, maybe. If not, the bonus
Cool.
will be. So
Okay.
we're not recording that for another week, so remember things.
Yeah. Aren't doing it on like Monday?
I wasn't planning on doing it on Monday. I was planning on doing other stuff on Monday
Oh,
and
cool,
then doing
gotcha.
this next Saturday.
Gotcha,
But we could do
gotcha.
it Monday if you want.
Eh.
Just let me know what you're feeling on Monday. Hey, thanks for watching!
See ya!
This is a great game and I love it. This is the only part that I really care about. The
Just
first 3
remember-
chapters, I'm like,
Just remember, everything's fake, nothing's real, nothing matters. You don't have to try. Because...
and never forget 11037.
Yeah.
Never forget.
Leon! Leon, I bet you're a remnant of despair, Leon!
Dude, I died early. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!